Paula with Beadsaholic, and today we're going to take a close look at the latest collection from Elfbeads. In this collection, I believe there are 24 new pieces that equal 5 new silvers. So let's take a look at these today. We're going to start with one of the new silvers first. This is called Rise. And let's just zoom in a little bit on this, and so that you can see it's a graduating bead. You're going to see it out to the side like this and the sides like this. Really cool looking. You just pull and put it next to a glass. Of course, you can see a complete photo packed compositions and everything over on beadsaholic.com. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like next to a bead. Again, this bead is called Rise. Next up is Open Your Heart Dangle. This is a dangling design. It is able to move around on the bail. Is open, as you can see on the inside. Both sides are exactly the same. Perfect for the season. Next up is called Pot Flower. I really like this design. It looks like a star flower with little dots graduating from the tips to the middle. Really cool looking. Total of 3 flowers on the bead, so if you, as it turns around on your wrist, you'll see all 3 sides. Next up is Super Swirl. So you can see the design on the end, which would be the view. Really cool, psychedelic looking on the inside. Next up is Sea Oil Lilies. That's a little backwards, isn't it? Has a very foil-like core, and then we have the nice beautiful oil blue, and then the raised lilies on the outside. Very cold and icy looking bead. Next up is the Sea Oil Roses. And this is the latest collection from Elfbeads, and you can see these over on Beadsaholic with the prices, places to buy, whatever details you want. I also include usually measurements and things like that. Again, this is Sea Oil Roses. Get a side view. As you can see, it has the same core as the lilies for a very icy appearance. Next is going to be Sun Realm. This is a very brown with yellow flowers. You can see it looks like it has a brick color maybe center. You see mostly brown in this bead with the yellow. This is the Stardust Indian Spirit. I really like the way this design is made. I think we've seen a couple of these in other colors in the past. It's a really nice addition for winter, since blues and grays and blacks are usually colors we all wear during the winter time, especially the darker blues. Up next is Chosen Path. Now this is a larger open works bead. I really love it. I've seen similar designs in other brands. However, this bead is much larger. This is a focal. If you have Bohemian or one of the other larger elf beads, this will go rather nice with those as far as balancing. It's a really nice bead. I've been wearing it in between two glass beads from this release, and you can see that over on Beadsaholic. And of course, this one was called Chosen Path. Next up is Sea Oil Dewdrops. Really beautiful. It matches the sea lilies and the sea roses. Again, with that very icy core. Beautifully done. Up next is Stardust Circles. And if you, I don't know if I can get any closer to this to try to show you the sparkle underneath. It is a deep blue sparkle. I got out here a little bit late today to do videos since it gets dark so early now. But I wanted to get this done before it actually gets dark. Next is the Dark Honey Stone Tangle. Back there in the summer, they released a similar bead to this that had aqua. Really pretty. I like the depth of the puddles, or stones in this case, the stone and the honey. Beautifully done. Up next is the Lavender Star Pod. Again, this is another one that's been released in a couple of other colors back during the fall release. Now, if you can notice, it has a galaxy look to the inside, to the core, with some little stone flakes throughout. And then on the very top of the clear glass, it's not raised, but you can see the lavender flowers. Very beautiful done. It has little bubbles throughout. Really beautiful. And this is the only bead with some red from this release. This is the Mystic Trilogy. I really like the colors. I need to find more to match it. because it's really pretty. It'd be pretty for Christmas, Valentine's Day coming up. It's just beautifully done. This may go with the new reds from Troll Beads. I'll have to try that out. Lost focus there for a second there. Let's, and then I bounced the camera. Sorry about that. Here we go. Focus is back in. Next up is Jungle Mountain Majesty. I really like these. If you're familiar with the two exclusives over at Swiss Flower and Gift, they have one that has a purple and one that's golden. Beautiful. Basically, these are mountaintops here at the bottom, and then you have the gold clouds and then the sky above, which is beautifully done. I really like these. They've also released it in a blush, which is a hot pink color. Really nice. Up next is the Fantasia Flower Stone. And I believe there are little hints of glitter in this bead. Let's see. Or at least I thought I caught some glimmer of glitter when I first received this bead. I believe it's right below the little flowers and around the edges. This is a really pretty color, a nice addition to the flower stones. Just to give you a side view. The next one is Rich Raspberry Circles. This is one that I've been wearing with the new Path bead. I really love the colors here. It has a raspberry undertone, really beautifully done. Lots of sparkle underneath. And then we have those mirrored circles up top. It's a really beautiful bead. And in a minute I'll be showing this one, but I think these go really well together. Look how much this brings out the color in this other bead. Beautiful. And these are the two beads that I've been wearing with the Path on each side. We'll get to that other bead in just a minute. Next up is Forget Me Not Star Pod. Just like the lavender, underneath we have these stars and the what looks like stones, and then on top we have the two-tone blue navy with the royal blue around flowers. Again, another beautifully done bead. Getting a little bit cool out here. The next is Aqua Circles. Another bead with the circle, mirrored circle design. On the inside of this one is blue. We have an iridescent golden clear glass that has the mirror effect. Beautifully done. Now we come to the Mystic Gold Dust Dunes. Love this bead. I really love the colors in this bead, and I would like more in this color. I really need to pick up some of the earlier release beads that are in similar colors, 'cause I'd love a whole bracelet in this color. The glittery stripe through the middle. I like the design on the inside and in the colors chosen. Let's flip it around. give you a side view of it. Beautifully done. Next up is Star Realm, and this is like the yellow one I showed earlier. It has the stars underneath in the stone design, and then we have the aqua flowers in this one. I really like blue, really pretty, beautifully done. Up next is Ocean Summer Blossom. Really beautiful colors in this bead. If you look from the side, it has an aurora or halo, I guess is what they call it in Elfbeads effect. You can see it when you look at it from the sides. And then we have a really pretty green, and then we have mixed with blue, and then we have the blue top flowers here. This is the perfect angle right here. Super pretty bead. You can catch all those colors as it moves. Beautifully done. And the last of the glass is the Ocean Mountain. I'm going to turn this around because I want you to see. Alright, let's start like this. Again, you see the mountains at the bottom, and then you see the sky and the golden glittery clouds. Now let's look at it from this angle. How pretty is this bead? I just love the designs of the mountain beads. They're really beautiful. If you've not seen the other ones, I suggest checking those out. Okay, last bead of this release is the Omni Star. This is a star, a graduating star, as you can see from the side. And it goes out, and it looks like this on your bangle. Let's just grab a bead to put next to it. Really cool looking. Really like it together. Just for, let's see. And then this is the one that I've been wearing. That way you can see the size difference. I love this. Anyways, this is it for the Elfbeads latest release. There is a Bonanza bangle. I don't have it, but there is a deal where you get, I believe it's 3 elf beads that are not released, and they're on a gold-plated bangle with 2 stoppers. So check that out. It's available at all Elfbead retailers. I have a list of Elfbead retailers on beadsaholic.com, so be sure to mosey on over there and check out that listing. And these are all outlined in the latest review for Elfbeads, and you can see that also on beadsaholic.com. So I'll have all the details about each of these beads. I'll have photos of them and compositions, and where to buy, the size, the price, you name it, I'll have it there. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.